Yo, what's good? It's Monday. Just got out of this fundraising workshop. It's 80 degrees right now in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside. It looks freaking amazing. It feels amazing. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like that workshop taught me, not in the actual presentation, but more so like around the presentation. Like, I got a lot of stuff from it, not necessarily about, I mean, obviously I got some stuff about raising money from VCs and all that stuff, all type of advice and guidelines and, you know, like tips and stuff. But I definitely feel like the biggest thing I got out of it was one of the things that he emphasized, the guy who was like instructing the presentation. One of the biggest things that he emphasized was like having the funnel. Like, you need more people in your pipeline than you probably really need. You know what I'm saying? You want to have more people in your pipeline than you need. And he kept saying, like, pipeline, funnel, have more than you need. You know what I'm saying? Keep your pipeline going. Keep it fresh. Make new connections. Meet new people, new investors, new people that you can add to your pipeline. And, you know, I feel like, I don't know if you guys know this, but for 3 years, for 2 years, I sold solar door to door. For the year before that, I was doing sales. So like for 3 years, I was doing sales. I was learning sales, you know what I'm saying? For 3 years. And then the last job that I had, my last job ever that I ever want to have, honestly, because I really don't want another job. But the last job that I had was also a sales job. So 4 years, basically, I have been learning sales. And I feel like it's always like emphasized from like the guys that run companies and stuff like that like sales is important. A business can't exist without sales. And even for these like VC companies, the people that just raise rounds of money, you know what I'm saying, to keep their stuff going, they don't necessarily like rely on revenue from sales per se of the product, but they do rely on revenue from fundraising, which follows the exact same structure, the exact same formula that sales does. You know what I'm saying? You want to have, it's a numbers game. You want to be reaching out to people all the freaking time. You want to be prospecting all the time. You want to never run out of leads. If you run out of leads, you're running out, like your company is dead, basically. If you're running out of leads, then you're running out of company. You know what I'm saying? If your leads are in jeopardy, your company's in jeopardy. And these are things that he literally just said. This guy that's raised millions and millions of dollars, he said they raised a $4 million round, an $8 million round. Like, this guy's raised millions and millions of dollars. And he's saying the exact same things that my freaking sales trainer, you know, from Solgen, you know what I'm saying, was saying. Which is like, it's a numbers game. And the same, even the psychology of what he was talking about, of how investors invest and how they need trust, they need confidence, honesty, all of that stuff you will learn in sales, and how to actually deal with people, and how to actually, you know, not only get them to like you, but get them to trust you and have confidence in you that what you're saying you can actually do. So like all of that comes from the one, like so much of what he was talking about was like just sales skills. You know what I'm saying? It was just sales skills. And so I say all that to say, like, whatever your journey is in life, whatever it is, whatever skills that you are learning, they're probably gonna show up. Like, imagine this like a game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play a game, you might pick up, you know, let's say an object, a CD, you pick up a CD, and then later on in the game, it might be 2 levels up. There might be a CD player, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna unlock the next level of the game. And that CD that you put in your pocket at the beginning of the game that you didn't even think about. You just picked it up. That's going to be the thing that you're going to be able to use later, that's going to maybe get you to the next level and unlock a different part of the game. So like whatever skills you're learning right now, whatever stage you're at in your journey, wherever you're at in your path, more than likely whatever you're learning is going to come back. And it's going to be able to be used for something. It's going to be important. You're not going to know what, you're not going to know when, you're not going to know how, but like every single thing you're doing right now is important. Every skill you're learning is important. Even if it doesn't come in handy immediately. It might come in handy. It might be the thing that saves you 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So if you're busting your ass learning a skill, like, don't feel like it's not gonna pay off. Don't feel like, oh, what the fuck am I doing, wasting all my time? Like, you're not wasting your time. Whatever you're doing, you are not wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a purpose that you can't even see. You're in this game that you can't even see, where like every single thing that you picked up along the way is gonna come in handy. So that's really all I got to say really today. Also, talked a lot about just like being a human, every single interaction. Don't forget to be a human. Don't forget to be just a person. People like to buy things from people that they like. People like to invest in people that they like. This is literally what this man just said, who raised 8 million, 4 million, millions and millions of dollars, over $10 million in his company over the last few years. So, yeah, it's freaking crazy. Like, all of it comes full circle. None of it's a waste. So yeah, you just gotta keep learning and keep sharpening the sword. You know what I'm saying? Keep learning and sharpening the sword, and it's gonna all pay off eventually. In one way or another, it's gonna pay off. So just keep going and don't lose hope. Don't give up. And that is pretty much it. I feel like I did have another thing that I wanted to say to you guys that came to my mind. It was on my heart. Let me see. Yeah, that was just huge. Man. Yeah, sales is a skill that will pay off forever. Really, any skill is probably a skill that will pay off forever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing. This was what else was on my heart. It's much easier to reach your goals. It's much easier I can feel, this is how I feel. I haven't yet really tapped into this yet, but I feel like I can. And I feel like I kind of do experience this on the internet with our communities that we have. But like, one of the things that he emphasized was like knowing other founders, having some type of network of other founders, other entrepreneurs is extremely valuable. And this is coming from the guy, again, that has raised millions and millions of dollars. He emphasized people over everything, human capital over everything. Like, every single thing happens through people. You know what I'm saying? So just having the network thing is actually like important. It's very fucking important. Like, being able to get in a group chat of founders, being able to get in a group chat of entrepreneurs, people that are doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, is extremely valuable. It's more valuable than you think. It's honestly the most valuable thing that he said, that how he was able to raise all of this money and raise millions of dollars. All of it happened through people that he met, didn't neglect coffee meetings, didn't neglect just linking up with people, you know what I'm saying, didn't neglect reaching out. All of that happened because of his network, not because of like he has some great skill, not because of he has all this money, not because of this or that. It all happened because of his network. And I feel like being around people with similar paths that are on similar journeys, it's gonna just accelerate everything. It's gonna make everything easier. It's gonna make everything faster. It's just gonna make way more sense if you have people around you, if you have a network of people that you can always like call on. You can ask questions, you can ask for intros, you can just ask to hang out. You can just, just see what's up, like whatever it might be. But it's extremely valuable. Like, other people are like the most, other than God, people are the most valuable thing in our lives. And I feel like we can kind of miss that, like, and trying to get the information, trying to get the hacks, trying to get the strategies, the this or that. Like, what's the secret? But really, the secret is people. Like, that's the real secret. So just don't neglect people. And that's it. That's all that's on my heart. This is 9 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the day. I am kind of hungry, but I don't really want to like eat that much though. I feel like when it's hot, I don't really want to eat that much. Like, maybe like some fruit or something. But yeah, I will see you guys Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time on the Space. Live conversation. Again, hundreds of artists, who a lot of them are founders, a lot of them are, people that start companies of their own. We do have a private group chat. The only way you can get in that group chat is from it's from the Space. Sorry, I can't even talk right now. The sun is just like melting my brain. But yeah, peace, Krash Road, gang. See you guys tomorrow.